Hey everyone, it's Aynsley here from the Drop Stitch Diary. So today I'm going to be planning using a kit that I made myself. It is not actually available on my shop right now just because it is the first time I'm ever using Happy Planner size stickers. And I kind of wanted to try it out first and to try out how I laid out everything, I guess, in the sheets that printed out. I did find out that in the one sheet I did them a little bit too close to the edge, and because printers don't always necessarily print exactly straight, especially through rear load ones, it cut off a few, just the one little icon here at the bottom, and then on my full boxes it cut off a little bit of this one here, just of the quarter box, but otherwise everything else looks okay. So anyways, let's get started. I made this kit mostly for what I use it for, which is I don't use a lot of these checklists. I've only included 4 of them, and then instead I included a ton of these, and for some reason, don't know why, this little heart thingy here ended up being blue on the bottom, which I didn't realize it when I saved it. So you guys get to see that funny little thing in here. Anyways, the kit here has 9 full boxes. I've got 6 quarter boxes. I've got 9 half boxes. I made one of them a Happy Mail box because I have been trying to track whenever I get Happy Mail in and stuff like that. So I just made like a 3-heart checklist and put it on this Happy Mail box, which I really enjoyed. I made glitter headers for myself as well as all of these other headers. So I mean, if you guys get, the pages came, like this is one entire page if you print it out, and if you want to save paper, and I tried to make it this way so that it works for everybody, that, sorry, I'm not even on screen. I tried to make it so that you kind of get as much as you could printing out just one page if you really want. So you get some glitter headers, half boxes, quarter boxes, full boxes, icons. I've got work and day off flags, and you have 5 work flags and 5 day off flags. I do this because I work in a hospital and I actually have more than 2 days off per week sometimes, and I sometimes actually, and usually in a week I don't work more than 5, but depends on the way things work. Anyway, so when I tried, and I got, you know, your habit trackers, your bill due, you know, you've got checklists over here. So I mean, if you really want to save sticker paper, you could just print this one page and have a lot to work with. You could write your own headers in on these if you want. Kind of up to you, but if you want, you print out, go ahead and print out the second page always, and that's the one that you get all of this stuff on. I put 2 weekend banners, mostly because I couldn't decide which one I like, and I actually like the font, I think, on this one a little bit better, but it was more of a pain to get on there because for some reason it just didn't keep all the little, like the middle of the E's all change size, and it was kind of weird. Anyway, so you've got 2 there. Those I cut out with scissors. The rest I'll cut out with an X-Acto knife. I put washi strips. You've got your ombre weekly there. And yes, my X-Acto knife went a little crazy right there, and so I'm gonna have some stuff that's a little crooked. But let's get started, and we'll see how this goes. Oh, and washi strips and glitter. So let me just move this stuff to the side. And I'm going to be in my Happy Planner here. So, and what I have done is I have got just a whole bunch of little flags down here. And I'm trying to, I think you guys can see that okay. I'm just putting them at the top here and trying to put them out in order over the days, just so I remember what's what. Put that one there. And I do work in a hospital, as I said, so I do track the full moon, so I've just got that sticker there so that I remember. Now, I hope that these work okay for the way I've made them. My washi strips that I made last time, just didn't work out so well for me, which is why I'm trying this out. So we'll see how this goes. And let me just ask you guys a question while I'm laying this down. Do you guys prefer me doing voiceovers, or do you prefer that I just put some music on and you guys can just watch along? Because I know when I watch Plan With Me's, I sometimes actually watch them muted, that I don't listen to the person talking, because sometimes I just want to see what they're doing. There's sometimes that I actually do want to listen to what they're saying, because sometimes the things they're saying are funny or interesting or this or that, but I thought I would ask you guys, and if anybody is watching my channel and would like to comment down below, please tell me what you think. I just realized you couldn't see anything I did with my washi strips. Because of course well, we're just gonna move a few things here. That's a little bit better. I've now got this this thing so I can actually see what I'm recording on my computer now, so hopefully that helps a little bit, but who knows. Anyway, so I'm gonna start with my sidebar, I believe. So, and I usually start with my work schedule at the top. And I've just kind of been like eyeballing everything basically to see that they get into the right spot. Because they don't have boxes like the rest, right? So I just kind of, usually I just lay down my first one. Oh, I just realized I have a, well, let's see if this peels back up nicely. That's the one thing about Happy Planner pages, I find my stickers are actually coming up not too bad. I've got to figure out how to also turn off my screensaver on my computer because it keeps coming on and then I can't see what the heck is going on. So I got this quote here that says, "Be a flamingo in a flock of pigeons." Oh, and you can see the yellow underneath, of course. Let me find my whiteout. I've got stickers everywhere now. I have found, you guys, that this whiteout that I have, which is by Papermate, that if you're not pressing, like, I don't know if you guys can see that lovely mess that I just made there. I mean, this whiteout, I don't know if it's just me or the whiteout, but half the time I can't cover things up properly. But we're gonna make do. And it should be easier once I get this full box down, just to line everything up. I do like putting things down upside down. I think it's just because it's easier to, I mean, you guys probably can't see all that well, but I can just line these up a little bit easier. And then I usually go from corner to corner. Okay, so there's my work schedule. I'm going to this week have a, I can peel this one up here. So I am also going to be putting down some, well, this one here is a to clean schedule. And I'm going to put down one of these 3-heart checklists. In pink, if I can get it to come up. It's the one thing sometimes about cutting things out with an X-Acto knife, and maybe the paper that I have also, is that it is not the easiest to use. So I've got my to clean, I'm going to use the one that says remember. Which I realize now I cut a little bit off of the letter above it, but so be it. And I'm going to use one of these little quarter boxes that I ended up cutting off the bottom, and hopefully nobody, well, it's only going to be me looking at this, but hopefully won't notice as much. And then I am also going to be putting down my Happy Mail box here. And then I have got 2 habit trackers. I did make the habit trackers the same color. I know some kits have them and they make them in different colors. I wasn't particularly, I don't always like switching the colors of mine. I sometimes like them being the same. So that's why I did them in this pink color. Okay, and then I just have this little bit of space at the bottom. I did have this sheet right here that has got a bunch of washi strips, so I'm going to pick up this one that's got this. Oh, I thought I cut it. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, there we go. I just didn't cut all the way through. This little one that's got these little flamingos on it. And I'm just going to throw that one down in at the bottom. Alright, so let's get started on Monday. So Monday, the only thing I had, I should have maybe left these on and just taken them off. Anyways, whatever. Too late now, Aynsley, right? So, the only thing I really have to do on Monday is we have a UPS parcel coming in. So, I think this week I'm going to do the same as I've been doing the other weeks and putting my fold boxes at the top. And then going from there. I am going to do my glitter headers to start. I think I'm going to do these pink ones. And you guys, I guess I'm going to be talking through this whole video. I just stick them to my hand. I don't know what everybody else does, but I find this much easier than having to hold that big sheet. Maybe it's different if you guys, like, if I have a kit from a company that I've ordered from because they make their sheets smaller, which I guess I could always put lines in and actually cut them out. But obviously I'm not thinking that far ahead. This one's just a little bit crooked. And I'm not particularly you know what, like a crazy person when it comes to if it's crooked a little bit. I mean, if it's a little bit crooked, it's not gonna kill me. If there's a little bit of color peeking through, it's the same thing. It's not gonna really kill me. It's just, I know some people are very, very particular about their stickers being extremely straight. I'm not as particular. So, but it's all up to the person who is doing it, because I mean, it's just, I guess I'm not that picky of a person, and there are other people that maybe want their planner to be just perfect, right? And if you want it perfect, you're going to want it perfect. You don't want to have a planner that's not the way you want it. So, sorry for that little rant. So, let's get started here. I think I'm going to do, and I also, when I put my full boxes down, I kind of like switch them up a little bit. I do a more of a, what I call a plain pattern, like it's just kind of neutral, and then I go to something more fancier in design, so like a flamingo one, and then I'll go back to just like a plain, a dotted one or something, and then I'll go back to a flamingo one, or it's just, I don't really know why I do that. I just enjoy going back and forth and back and forth. And all these patterns that I got, like, wow, that is crooked. I am going to try to fix this one if it'll come up. All of these, I got digital papers and made this kit myself and everything, and the patterns on all these papers are just beautiful. I've actually I used some of the patterns for making myself a cover for my Happy Planner, which you might have seen in other videos. I'm not sure if I had it on or not then. Anyways, but they're gorgeous. I just absolutely love them. I am in love with flamingos. I was in San Diego not that long ago, and one of my favorite pictures from the San Diego Zoo was a picture of me standing in front of the flamingos. I got kind of like a selfie with a bunch of flamingos, and it is one of my absolute favorite pictures from there. So anyways, so I'm now going like flamingo crazy for some reason, and even though, I mean, flamingos aren't even my favorite animal or anything, but it's just, and I mean, I'm not even really a pink person, which is so funny, because I'm like, how can you be not a pink person and yet like doing, like using, I've got a kit mostly here in pink, although I did add some blues, so it wasn't so pink, but and then I've got one extra sticker here, full box. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to be putting it right now. I'm thinking maybe on the weekend. Oh no, I got things going on the weekend. Well, maybe I will put it down here. And for some reason, a couple of my stickers ended up being I probably cut them wrong, not anything else, but they're a little bit shorter, but that's not too big of an issue. So anyway, so now I think I'm gonna actually use my to-do headers and not my glitter ones this time. I did put a lot of glitter ones in, but I just wanted that so that people had an option if I do end up listing it. I didn't want them to just be forced to have to use these kinds. And I know some people like using blank ones, so I might actually instead do a, you know, like 2 different glitter headers and maybe do 1 blank glitter. Or 1 blank box that says nothing, one that's just, you know, like just pink and says nothing. So that way, if you want to just put a header in and to not have it say a to-do or a today or anything like that, you have that option. Oops. 2 of those, for some reason, I cut a little bit short. But anyway, so now on Tuesday, I'm not going to use this blue one for now just because it's the one that I cut kind of crazy. So I'm going to use this other blue one first. And it's going to go down for Tuesday because I have got quite a few things going on Tuesday. Let's see, and then I've got a few days off this week, so I'm just going to put down a few of these full checklists. And I think this header is like completely crooked, and that's why there's so much yellow showing. There, that looks a bit better. Let's see, and then Thursday. And sometimes what I do, you guys, even though I put down these, I've got their 6-heart checklist so that you can cut them in half and have a 3-heart checklist if you want, which I actually just thought about, and I'm like, oh, that's what I should do. Because I got other things on Thursday and only a few things that are like checklisty. I don't know if that's a word, but yeah, I want my scissors. I don't know if that is a word saying checklisty, but I made one, so I'm going to put that down, and then that way I have room for a half box underneath that. And yeah, and so these are all made so that if you cut them in half, which I cut crooked, but you can cut them in half and you still can fit a half box underneath if you need to. And then I think I'm going to cut this blue one that I cut crooked. I am going to just use the bottom half because it is a little bit straighter on the bottom. And I'm going to put that one down on the Friday. Okay, so now I am just going to throw in, I think, all of my little things right now, and then I'll get to doing some of the other stuff just to get them done and over with. And I was using a personal planner, and I might go and do it again this week. I haven't quite decided yet. I guess it depends how much of my kit that I have left over and if I really want to, because the only thing is I haven't really been using it as much. Like, I don't keep really track of anything in it. I don't take my personal planner with me too many places, which maybe I should just start doing, is taking my personal planner with me or taking my pocket one with me. Maybe I'll plan in my pocket this week. I could do that. I have a pocket planner, and I made my own inserts for it, and I could use that this week, I guess. So I just got the weekend banner I'm going to throw on before I forget, and then I start putting things down, and then there's no room, and because I cut these out with scissors, they are sometimes hard to get the backing off of, but I think I'm going to I did make this, yeah, I centered it a little wrong. It is 3 inches wide. I just centered it a little bit wrong, so the tail's sticking off a little bit, but try to line it up with the side of the K as much as possible, and then it does line up in the center if you guys do happen to get any of my kits. Okay, so that's done now. I'm gonna have to pause this for a second because I forgot to do something. Okay, I forgot to do two things. First thing was I forgot to charge my phone, which is what I film off of, so it was dying. And I also forgot to get out my medication trackers. And these are little quarter boxes according to the Erin Condren. And I put in for all my medication tracking. So I am really bad at remembering to take my my noon meds. So I made these up here. It's for my blood sugar check. So I write in there whatever my blood sugar was for the day when I wake up, and I check off when I take all my medications. And these actually aren't listed in my shop right now, mostly because I'm still kind of fiddling around with them. I didn't particularly like how light the AM, noon, and PM printed out. So that was one thing that I wanted to fix. I also thought maybe they were a little bit big. They didn't quite need to be this big, but then I didn't know how I was going to fit the noon, AM, PM on there. So I might be turning this actually into like two stickers, like maybe like one they're both gonna be like header sized. And that way, if people just want to put down the medications they're taking, they've got that. And if they just want to check blood sugar, they've got that. So that could be something that might be happening, or should be hopefully soon. I am just going to get another one of these checklists, and not the pink one that's got that blue on the bottom, but just a regular one for Monday. And it's just going to go like this. Okay, and then let's see, what else am I going to do down here? Oh, I've got all of these things. I've got all my meal planning ones that I'm going to, or my, not meal planning, sorry. I actually just write down what we had for supper each night, because I used to do it just as like actually meal planning, and then I realized I was a horrible meal planner, and I wasn't sticking to what I wrote down, which I thought was silly then to be doing them. So now I just write down what we have for supper each night. It's good for looking back, and I can see, okay, well, what did we have this night and what did we have this night? So we're not doing like the same meal every night. It could also help, you know, like, because I am diabetic, I can look back and try to see maybe why if my blood sugar went up or down, like, okay, well, you know, like for supper before I went to bed, did I eat something different? Did I, you know, do something wrong? You know, did you go to somewhere and they gave you a regular drink instead of a diet one? Because that's happened before. And, you know, it changes things. So I just like tracking that. I've also got, my little running shoe header that I put on here. I do like write down how much I am walking each day. There's a couple different ways that I do this. I can either, sometimes I do like how many steps I've taken in the day. So I'll go into my phone the next day and write down so that I can check, and, you know, if I'm walking 10,000 or 8,000 or 12,000, or maybe it's a bad day and I only walked 5,000. I can write that down and kind of check that out as well. It could be things like, you know, that I went for a 45-minute walk after supper, or that we went for a walk at the park, or that we were at the zoo all day and walked there. So that's a good way to do that, to track those kind of things. I'm just trying to decide what other headers I want to use here. So I've got two bills this week. So, well, I didn't cut this one very good. There we go. And I pulled out, I just realized when I did this, I didn't make a flag for payday. So I just pulled out my other ones here. I think these are from Lace and Logos. I have a lot of her stickers. I like them. They're very easy to cut out and use, and they're all lined up nice. So I just gonna put the payday flag down, and then underneath my littles, I've just got a bill that comes out on that day, and then I've also got a bill on Saturday. So I've got those down now, and I do have Bill Do stickers here, which I might put down as well, because I have actually 2 bills on Thursday. So we'll just put that down. Okay, so now I've also got some Etsy stuff I've got to do for my shop. I've got some sales that I want to put on this week. So we're going to throw those on. Oh, and I wanted to put a color in between these. Here, we're going to, I know I'm being weird and crazy, a little OCD about this, but I don't like having the same colors touching underneath here for some reason. So we're going to have a sale on Tuesday, and well, now they're going to have to touch. I don't have a choice. And Friday. Okay, and on Thursday I have got to, I usually do my films, all my Plan With Me's on Thursdays. This week it's a Saturday just because I've got the week off, so it doesn't really matter. But otherwise, usually I start and I work 7 days in a row, so I don't always have time after. So I'm gonna film on Thursday, and I'm going to make sure that I upload on Sunday, and we'll see if I actually get it uploaded. I shouldn't have to do a voiceover this time, so maybe that's a good thing. Here, I'm just gonna put this down and make sure that it says that it needs to be edited as well. Just so you think I would just know these kind of things, but I'm like, nope, sometimes you forget and you go to upload it, and I'm like, oh right, I didn't do anything yet. Oh, that's the one I cut short. Well, the other one's going to be even worse. Okay, we're going to do this one kind of a little bit different. Okay. Now, and you guys are probably thinking and listening to this and going, oh my god, this girl talks so much, and you seriously see me in real life? Because I don't think I think everybody who knows me just thinks like I don't ever shut up, basically. So let's get some of these off. I just realized there's a couple of these day off flags that I actually did not cut out. So I might have to pause the film for a second here, and just to get my X-Acto knife back out. So I'll be right back. Okay. So let's keep going here. I'll stick these all on my hand again. I just stuck them on the sheet here for now. And I've been putting, I made all these little flags. I did do white font on them, which I'm not sure if that was completely a great idea on a sticker that is a mostly pastel. I mean, you can see it. I don't know if you guys can see this at all. Like, you can see it. It is super faint. So I might be, maybe next time I would do it in a black font instead. Because this whole kit was very pastel color, so it's not like I can go and just pick a totally different color for the flags. Although I could have done this dark blue, but of course I think of that after I've made the whole kit. So anyways, so those are all my day off and my work flags. And okay, let's see now. Now I've got some half boxes that I want to put in. Oops. And now usually I know if, I don't know if you guys have watched when I use my Erin Condren kits in here, but one of the things that I did to make it fit better was I put down on almost every day, I put a 6-heart checklist. And then I also put down or a 5-heart, whatever it happened to be from the shop that I was getting it from. And then what I would do was put a half box under that, and it kind of evened things out a little bit for the space discrepancies. So now I don't know exactly what's going to be happening on Saturday, but I do know that my parents are in, so I'm just putting down 2 half boxes. And then on Tuesday, even though I have the 6-heart checklist on here, I am just going to cover part of it up with a half box. Just silly, I should have just cut it before, but I wasn't really thinking of that when I did it. So, and I am going to put down a little header over top of it. It's going to say to go, because I am going shopping. So, maybe that's it. I'm not even sure yet. You guys ever get that feeling you're like planning and you're like, is that it for the stickers that I want to use from the kit? I'm like, no, it's not. I remembered I gotta get my punch out. And this isn't meaning that I'm totally done either. This just means that I am done with this and I will get out all my other little stickers and go with them now. So, I did put little icons in this kit. And I just realized I need my scissors so I can cut some of them out. So one thing I have been tracking every week is taking out the trash, mostly because I just wanted to know how often was I actually taking out the trash. Not for any other reasons. It's just sometimes I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, how many times can you take out trash in a week? And then it's like, hey, you know, let's check it out. So, I know I have to get gas on one of these days. So I am gonna I'm gonna cut out a gas sticker. And I'm going to just punch out this little wine glass sticker. So I've only included, in my other kit that I did, I had like, I think 24 of these little things, and now I only have 15. Which is, I mean, a big difference. That's 10 stickers that you don't have anymore. I just found some of them that, there were just ones I wasn't ever using. Some of them I made into little things instead, because I thought, well, you know, why have a little thing and an icon? I'm not ever going to use both of them. Sorry, I'm just turning my screen back on so I can see if I'm actually in screen or not. Because I thought some of them were a little bit repetitive. Like, if I have a YouTube little thing, what do I need a YouTube sticker for, right? And especially like when I am watching YouTube videos, so if I have a day and I'm saying, oh, today's going to be my, you know, catch up on all of my YouTube binges, I usually use my Once More with Love stickers. So I was like, well, I don't really necessarily need to have a bunch of those. I don't need to have a, you know, a bunch of these other ones, which I put some Etsy stickers as these here, but then I'm kind of like now, well, I don't know I necessarily need a bunch of Etsy stickers because I made Etsy little things. So maybe that'll be changing in the future, I'm not sure. I think I am gonna get gas on Monday so I don't have to do it on a Tuesday before we go shopping. I did have like a little like nail polish bottle little icon, but I find that these icons are actually bigger than the heart, right? And if you look there, it's bigger. I don't have a smaller punch. Like, this is a 1/2 inch punch. I can show you guys here. I got it off Amazon. It works really well, but it's only 1/2 inch. I can't make any stickers that I can print out that are smaller than this because I don't have a Silhouette or a Cricut yet. Hopefully one day I will, but as of today I don't have one, so there's not much I can do about that. So all I really do is kind of use my 1/2 inch punch and make it work. So I'm just going to fill in some of these with some of these washi strips that I have. I cut a bunch of them to different sizes. So it'll fit. I'm not too bothered if there's a little bit of white on the bottom. And some of these I'm actually going to stick it down, and then I'm going to cut it to the right size with my X-Acto knife. If you guys are wondering where I got that little X-Acto knife, it is from Dollarama. It is a great little X-Acto knife. I've got sticker paper stuck on me, sorry. It works great. I got like a pack of 4 of them. It is perfect size to carry around if you need to. Like if you're going to a planner meetup or something and you want to have an X-Acto knife just in case. For, I mean, you could be doing anything. You could be cutting washi. You could be, I don't know, you could be cutting out stickers because you do printables like I do. There's so many different things you could be doing, right? So just, it's a good idea to have. They also have those ones from Michael's that you can get the stickers, or not the stickers, sorry, the those little blades. I don't know the name of them. They're green. It's like a slice tool or something. Those are a little crooked, but I'm leaving it as of right now. Yeah, so it's a little slice tool. So those ones work pretty good too if that's something that you're looking for. But right now my X-Acto blade is working, so I figured might as well use it. Anyways, I'm gonna go and, oh, I'm not actually gonna go yet. I'm gonna put some more stickers in, but I'm gonna pause the video for a second. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm just gonna put down some stickers now. So on Monday, I do want to do my meal planning for the week. Mostly for meal planning, I mean like picking out what I'm going to be having, not necessarily writing it down, but making sure that I'm going to have groceries so that I can make food and that we're not just picking out on food. And so let's do that. I'm also just going to grab, where did I just throw them? Here we go. These quarter boxes. And I'm going to pick this one. Sometimes I run out of room, so you have to make room. So there's my little Once More with Love munchkin. That's the YouTube icon. And I do just have a little sticker book that I have all my stickers in. I don't have a lot from Once More with Love because I can only buy so many at a time. I've got another order coming in though, so hopefully that'll be here soon. And I've got on the other side, I just put the Coffee Monster Co. in here. Anyways, so let's pick a little, I'm gonna pick the purple one. I got these little nurse munchkins for when I work at the hospital. So, and I always put that just beside my work schedule. I mean, there's no necessary reason why I need to put that there. I know that I work at a hospital, but I like having it there. So I figure that works as well. So, okay, so now this is my bigger sticker book. So I have got a full moon on Friday. I said, am I out of full moon stickers? No, I might be out of full moon on. Oh no, I've got one left on this one. And those are from Planner Stickies. She's got a new name. I can't remember what it is right now, but she does has renamed her her shop. If I can remember what it is and figure it out, I will put it in the description down below for you guys, just in case you're interested. Those are the only ones I have from her right now. So I'm gonna pick a pink one, I think, for the planner. These are from Peaceful Mind Design. All of these stickers that I'm flipping through right this second. I love her little icons. They're perfect. They're a 1/2 inch, I believe. They look the same size as those ones, except they already cut out, so it's so much easier. I don't have to cut them out myself, which, I mean, I could easily do, but it's a pain in the butt, really. So don't think I need any of those. I am running out of my little grocery bag icon. I've got the grocery bag and this cleaning bottle, so I've just got my to clean list over here. So I am just going to throw a spray bottle down on the side, and over here I am going to put down, I need to get groceries, so before I have my family come. I've got these little itty bitty Netflix ones, which is one of the bills that I have due. So I'm just going to put down that I have that. I also use them if you're, you know, watching Netflix and you've got a Netflix binge going on or something like that, right? So those are really good to have. And here are the ones I want, my little nail polish bottles. So I'm getting my nails done on Wednesday. I think I'm going to pick maybe a blue one because this is as blue as it gets, I guess. These are like tiny, like they almost fit on the little lines there, so those are perfect. That might be all that I need right this second. I'm gonna take my planner penguin though, and I'm gonna put down, I know I've got the little Happy Meal thing there, but I'm just gonna stick that down. And that's it, I think. Yeah, that's it from this book. I've got a few in this one too, so we'll just check through it and see if I need anything. We're gonna... The only thing I wish with this is from Pretty Crafty Stickers. I wish that she had put a pink in her kit and a purple. I wasn't really... This is one of the kits that I first got. Not kits, sorry, for one of the first sticker shops that I bought from. And I wasn't really paying that much attention to colors and stuff like that, right? So, which I mean, I really should have paid attention, because I would have preferred to have had some pinks and purples in there, but it's too late now. Let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, I've got a shopping unicorn. We're going to use that down here. These are from Fabulously Planned. This is like a... I got like a sampler, I guess. I just cut it in half so it would fit in my thing here. And you get a bunch of unicorns doing different things. And it's good to, I guess, so you know which ones maybe you like using more often than not, or which ones you don't use at all. I also got these huge TV ones. And I'm going to try to maybe use those ones for marking down, you know, for watching a movie or something like that. I think that's it for here. I've also got some of these Mombi sticker packs. So I am just going to look through it and make sure that there's nothing that I need in here. I want to get like an iced coffee on Tuesday before we go to the mall. So I'm gonna put that one down. I hope I'm not talking too much, you guys. Like, I mean, really, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, well, I'm gonna use one of these little happy faces, mostly because I don't really know what else I'd use it for, and it didn't even come off. Wow. And I'm gonna put down a little happy face with my glasses because my mom will be in, so, which, I mean, it's funny that I'm using those little clinking glasses because I don't even really drink alcohol or anything. I don't like the taste of wine, and so it's just kind of funny that I've got that. Let's see. Sometimes I like I pull some of these in and I just like sticking them down. They're just cute. There's no other reason other than the fact that they are cute. Oh, I didn't realize I had two of some of these pages. Well, good to know for next time. So, these, wow, you ever just lose a train of thought? I started looking at the stickers and I'm like, oh, they're so pretty, and I completely forgot what I was talking about. Anyways, I'm going to pause the camera. I am going to write everything in. I will show you guys pictures after. I'm also going to do my personal planner. I'm not going to film that. It would make this thing way too long. So I am just going to put pictures in at the end, and that'll be it. Just in case any of you are wondering, I am going to be doing a giveaway for this kit. I'm going to go and fix a couple of the issues first that I had with it, and then if whoever wins it will get the printable version only for personal use. This will not come shipped to you already printed. You have to get your own sticker paper or even just regular computer paper and glue and print it out yourself. Anyways, but you will get the file for it to use. It is going to be sized for the Happy Planner, not for the Erin Condren. But that does not mean that you can't use it in your Erin Condren or in anything else. I'm going to be using mine in my personal planner, or my pocket planner, sorry, but it's up to you how you do it. Anyways, have a good day, and thank you so much for watching.
Okay guys, for the giveaway, it is a pretty simple process. All you need to do is go over to my Instagram. I am at Pixie Paperia. You need to find the picture that says giveaway with the picture of the Flamingo kit. And all you need to do is like the post. And then after that, you need to leave a comment on this video with your Instagram name and subscribe to my channel. All you got to do, very simple. Anyways, thank you again for watching.